Hopefully I'm an old dog that still can be taught tricks and new things because I'm learning so much from you, Bryce, and your team. It's absolutely amazing. And I truly am always first a student. So I really appreciate everything you guys are doing for me as well. And I'm happy to be out here today with you guys. So my name is Joe Mastriona. I live in a suburb of Denver, Colorado. I've been investing full-time for 15 years. I've done everything under the sun in real estate, from wholesaling tons and tons of houses, we still do today. I've fixed and flipped over 150 properties in my career. Yeah, I've done probably close to over 800 properties, or 800 to 900 property transactions. I own rentals, I own Airbnbs, I've done new construction and new builds. But like I mentioned before, I always feel like you can learn. And Bryce and Kyle are masters. Bryce, if you don't already know, is the best salesperson I've ever been in front of. I thought I was pretty good at sales. Like, I've got so much to learn from this guy, and I am learning every time I talk to this guy about not just only about real estate, guys, but like, I love how this man treats people. He cares about people, and I'm attracted to those types of individuals, and it's why I decided to join them in the coaching program, because a lot of people would probably say like, dude, what are you 15 years, why would you need to be in a coaching program? Well, I'll tell you why. Because you're always learning. And as soon as you stop learning, you will get left behind and you're not growing. And my whole thing is to always be growing. And I've learned just in the short month or two that I've been with Bryce and Kyle, so much. And Kyle is another master on a different level, with like just blowing my mind with great marketing strategies and ideas. And these guys are helping me structure. And for a long time, you guys, if you're a solo entrepreneur, I was that for a very, very long time. And just of recent, I'm building a team, a whole sales team, and Bryce and Kyle are just amazing at helping me develop that team so that I can continue to grow, further with my organization. And so, yeah, I'm super blessed to be part of this group, and you guys will not be disappointed by being in if you're a beginning student, man, you're in the right spot. If you're an old dog like me and you want to keep growing and you want to even elevate your business to higher levels, you're in the right spot. So love these guys, and like I said, just happy to be here with all of you, and hope I can help each one of you like they've helped me.
Dude, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Joe. I know that you're a busy guy. Like, you're already doing deals month in and month out, and you've put your faith and trust in our team and support. And so those words, they mean so much more than just words. And we've had an opportunity, you already know. And so those of you that are watching, like, I had an opportunity to go to Denver to help a friend move. And what did I do, Joe? I was like, dude, are you available? Is your team in? Like, can we sit down? Like, I'm not just someone on the other side of the screen. So I love and appreciate that you guys were able to make things happen. And you guys that are watching this, like, that's what you wanted, right? Like, you wanted to be able to travel and financial freedom and just be able to do whatever you wanted to do. Joe, what do you feel? In our inner circle, I always talk about there's a difference between a mindset and a mind shift. What do you feel after 15 plus years and hundreds of transactions and have been super successful? What do you feel has been the greatest mind shift in working with REI Results versus the other people out in the industry?
Yeah, I mean, great question. Loaded question, I think, because there's so much that in the short time that I've learned in terms of mindset with you guys. So, you know, I think the difference here that REI results and Bryce and Kyle offer that a lot of other coaches don't, and I'm not knocking anyone out there. I'm just saying I've been around a lot of them and known a lot, is definitely changing your mindset. Like these guys changed my mindset, and I was already doing a lot of deals, but they got me believing that I could do way more, and I was capable, and my team is capable of way more. And I remember sitting after the first week or two that I just joined and talked to Bryce, and Bryce came into town, and yeah, we met and hung out, and it was awesome. But I remember sitting and going, wow, this is a guy that's doing 50 to 70 transactions, wholesale transactions a month. I hadn't heard of anybody doing that before. You know, my heyday was hitting 10 plus and, you know, spinning my head like a top sometimes. But being in front of Bryce and Kyle and just seeing like, it's possible. And now I feel like it's not only possible, it's probable. It's happening. They're helping me structure my business so that I can actually handle that volume. It was always possible and probable for myself. But the problem for me was that I was doing everything. I was taking it all on my shoulders. These guys have been able to compartmentalize it out and show me a path that I don't have to do it all on my own, and that I can build a team, and then we can grow to 20, 30 deals a month or whatever you want to do. You don't even have to go there. I mean, that it's up to you. But that has been the huge mind shift for me is God. And I thought I was crushing it already. These guys are like blew my mind. I was like, at first I didn't think it. I was like, how could someone do that much volume? And then Bryce showed me, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. So yeah, so hopefully that helps. That's the biggest mind shift that I have, even from someone that's been doing lots, and I've made lots and lots of money in real estate, but he took me to that other level, just believing in what I could do with being with them and then helping me structure that has been priceless. Look, you guys, and especially the ones that are in the back that you've been doing multiple deals, and it is like the old dogs sometimes, because you're like, wait, they're going to give you some different things, and I remember some things in my head going, well, no, that's not how I do it. And instantly I caught myself and I said, okay, what kind of dummy would I be to hire these experts and not follow exactly what they tell me to do? Because if I knew it all, why would I be here? And I don't know it all. So I would encourage you to trust old dogs and people that are doing deals. And if they're doing it a certain way and these guys tell you to do it differently, trust that they know and they have your best interests in mind. And at the end of the day, remember that voice in your head too, saying, you know, if you pay these guys money, you pay a consultant money, listen to them. That's why you paid, right? That's why you're here.
Yeah.
And if you're new, it's the trust is there as well, where it's like, you know, it's probably drinking from a fire hose sometimes, right? It's when you're learning something new, it's flooding you. But I will tell you this, I haven't been with two guys that cared more about my success in 15 years. I'm not just saying that because I'm out here. Like, I love these guys because they're all heart and they really, really care about each and every one of you and your success. They're not just here to, you know, grab your money and whatever. There's a lot of people out there like that. I promise you. I've ran into a lot and spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on programs and coaches, and I still believe in it. These guys truly care about your success. So I would just say, as simple as it is, and I know it's simple, it's not easy. Trust. It's a simple thing to do, not easy. But do trust with what these guys step by step give you. And if you just follow it step by step, I promise you, you will get the results, and you will start living the life that you want to live, and reaching the goals that you want to reach.
Brandon asked this, Joe. Can you elaborate on how Bryce and our team has showed you how it's possible to do such high volume?
One, showing me that they do that volume. That's the first thing, right? Because you have to have belief, and you have to have, and sometimes you need proof. And they showed me the proof. The other thing that has happened is that they've walked me step by step in terms of, look, I can do production, and I've always been able to do production on my own. Problem with me is that I wasn't trusting that I could build a team to do that same production. What these guys have done is walked me through step by step of the process. And it's to get granular, it's hey, this is how you look for salespeople. This is what you look in their disc assessment. This is how you onboard them step by step. It gave me so much confidence now to build that team. And now, you guys, I haven't talked to you in the last week or two. My team is on fire. I think we got 4 or 5 contracts this week. We're just crushing it, guys. So
remember what was it? You wanted to do what, 10 to 15 deals a month by, was it May?
10 to 15 deals by, yeah, we wanted to get there by May. Yeah, consistently. And yeah.
I love that, man.
We don't set unrealistic goals. We just set unrealistic timelines. So far, we've been able to do that, huh?
Yeah, we are on path and on target. So yeah, that is how these guys have helped me, because they're walking me step by step through. They're giving us tons of support. So it's not like here's a video and you're on your own, see you later. It's, yeah, we got videos, we got support calls every week, and then I have one-on-ones with these guys for the specific areas that I need help with to grow. And it's been awesome. And I give myself credit too, and my business partner Chris, because we are committed to following those steps. I don't question what these guys tell me to do. I don't, because they're smarter than me. They're doing better than me. And
I don't know about that, Joe. I don't know if I'm smarter than you. I just know what it takes. You're a smart dude. Hey, real quick, I see Jude's question, and then I'll have Kyle jump in because I don't see the rest of the questions. But Jude has a question. And you guys, you hear Joe mention Chris, right? Like, we don't just work with anybody. We only work with people that are serious about working with us. By now, you can see, like, we not only talk about it, but we actually do it. I mean, we've showed Joe our metrics. We've showed HUDs. We've showed deals. We've showed him everything that we do on the backside. We're an open book. Only to the ones that are serious about working with us. What type of marketing strategies were you using before you met our team?
Yeah, great question. So I'm a little bit of an anomaly, you guys. I built a huge business out of, one of my superpowers is being a great networker. And so I have built such tremendous relationships over the 15 years. I literally just would have business coming to me through referrals or those types of things. I also did, we were doing direct mail marketing, but those two pieces were really all that we were doing. Chris is my business partner and integrator, and brought him on, and Chris is a really smart dude and was starting to implement some more strategies with cold calling and those types of things. But we were struggling before we met Bryce and Kyle with that piece of it. And they have dialed us in now where it is really truly working how both Chris and I imagined it working, but we're really hitting a lot of roadblocks before. And there were just guys that were just little tweaks that made huge differences though. And I want to emphasize that again, sometimes in your business, you're this close, but without these guys, Chris and I just kept running our heads kind of into the wall. And I will be honest, we were still doing deals, but it was frustrating because when you're not getting to your goals and getting to them in the time frame that you'd like to, it can be frustrating. And so those are the areas that I was really working with, was like networking. And initially we were doing some mailing, but we pulled that back into cold calling, but it was a struggle. I'll be honest, until I met these guys.
You know, the one thing that I love about working with Joe and Chris, and this really speaks to a lot of the people that are out in the audience that are doing deals, is, Joe, have I ever told you to spend more money on your marketing?
In fact, it's been the opposite. It's been the opposite because I was fully invested when I got with you guys. I was like, look, if they tell us to spend X amount more, I'm doing it. But in fact, it's been the reverse. Kyle's actually said, look, no. You guys don't need to spend more. In fact, I can teach you, and he's teaching us how to save more, get more results. I'm like,
I mean, but that's the beautiful thing about, you know, what the community that we have is that, you know, we are very inclusive, and we all, I mean, that's the biggest thing is, you know, we're all like-minded individuals, but everyone is so easy to work with because they lean in. I think you said it the best, is that, you know, you guys were fully bought in. You had every reason to question and poke holes and no, I don't know. And I that's kudos to you. I mean, it's truly hats off to you guys, is that you bought in, but you did it immediately. Like that, I think that was the biggest thing. There was no, you know, I mean, if you worked with coaches and stuff, like the scolding that gets on there of like, well, you know, you're not. So that's a testament to you guys. And I think everyone in the audience really needs to latch on to that, is that Joe and Chris's success is, you know, we call the plays, but they execute. And I mean, and that's truly the thing, is they trusted the process, but they just did it with both feet. They just leaned right in. Like Bryce said, show up and lean in were really the two biggest income producing activities that Joe and his team could do.
I think you're crazy if you don't lean in and you don't buy in, guys. I promise you, and because these guys really do care about putting you on the right path. And then in my thought process is like, okay, they're going to tell me, like Kyle just said, the game plan. And I love sports, and he knows that we love sports together. So we always talk football analogies. I got to go execute now. And I got to trust my coaches they said to do the play like this. I'm going to do it like this. Because I know if I do the play like this, I'm going to score touchdowns. And I'm going to score a lot more than I was scoring on my own. And that's exactly what we're doing with our team. So I love these guys. They're amazing. I can't say enough about them. Honestly, like, man, you guys mean so much to me. Really, really appreciate everything that you've done for my team, myself, my family. Thank you.